Hello friends, welcome back. It's a time for another show and tell and for me to clean off my desk. So we're going to get right into this. If you are new, my name is Angela, also known as the Traveling Crafter, and I love to do thrift hauls. I love to do many different art projects as well as doing a little traveling. I need a sip of my coffee. It's early. Well, technically it's not early. By the time you see this, it will be well past daylight savings time, but it's daylight savings time. And I thought, oh, I slept in, and it was 6:30. Well, no, it was 7:30. So there was that. So I really did sleep in. At any rate, it is still relatively early, and I'm on my first cup of coffee. So, story time. Where did I get these? I did some... These, I think most of these all came from when I was in Clear Lake. Look at this little girl on the mushroom. And I have several of these. This is from 1971. I think some of these actually might work in the Holly Hobby Journal. So I may use some of them in there. But I do also enjoy taking these and making them into a full journal. So that is this cutie patootie. Who actually illustrated this? Kathy Spar. And this is just a little Hallmark book. Then I got, verdict is out if I'm going to keep this one or not. This is called Wildlife of the West. It is a Walt Disney book. And I probably need to do some research and see if this is a collectible. I told you I need more coffee. Collectible book because it's pretty old and it's in really good shape. I mean, the spine is a little crinkly, but it's not a first edition. It's from 1958, originally 1954. But I just thought that was such a cool cover. And it's from the Golden Book of Knowledge. Then, of course, I got this. I couldn't pass it up. And I just like these pages. And these are nice because I can just unclip them. And they can be a signature in themselves. Just a little tiny thing. I don't know how much I paid for it. Not much. Probably a quarter or so. Then I got this. And if you know, and you've watched a while, if I find old cookbooks, and this isn't terribly old, but if I find cookbooks that have pages that are colored, I love using them. And this one had the whole rainbow of colors. So I picked this one up. This is from the First Lutheran Church in Northwood, Iowa. So this was from 1984. So that will be awesome for my cookbook journals. And then I picked up a few cards. This actually is, I believe, let me make sure. No, this is from Maryland. But there are a couple in here. I love old motel and hotel cards. This is Chattanooga. This is Pennsylvania. And then there were these key lime pie ones. So these will go in with my Le Monde journal. Here we go. This is the Best Western Starlight Village in Ames, Iowa. Now, a little known fact, that is where my aunt and uncle got married. I was in their wedding. And that is the wedding where I got, my dress was peach and it was made out of Swiss dot. And it was super, super cute. Another book that I love, a type of book that I love to get are anything that are art related or creative books that are vintage. And so I picked this one up. It's from Children's Press. It is from what year? Touching, Tinkering, and Taking Time, 1974. So I thought this was just really, really cute. Fun illustrations. Good. There's some macrame. I can make a pet leash. So this will go in with my art art projects. I then got, I'm running out of room already, a couple of golden books. Animal Daddies and My Daddies. Why did I get this one? Oh, just because I think it would be cute for this is from 1968. I think it would be cute for a Father's Day journal or something of the sort. I don't know that I'll do a journal on this, but I will probably, if not, bring it to a live sale. So cute. And then Grover's Own Alphabet. I love me a little Grover. So I loved how these letters were in here, and so I do have a Sesame Street journal in my future and thought that that would be cute in there. If not, if I don't use all the pages, then I'll use probably this to make a journal as well. Well, I'll save this one. This is one of my favorites. Then I picked up another one of these Delectables for All the Seasons by Marjorie Cook. Now Mary Jo Cook. You know her probably from some of the other books that I've shown. There's one of birds. There's, birds. I'm trying to think. I have them all up on my shelf. But anyway, I love her illustrations and her writing. And this one is all tea related, so I keep this in with my shabby journals / tea time journals, and I think this would make an awesome cover. So that will go with those. What is this? What is all of this? Oh, these I took out of a book. I found this when I was cleaning some things, and the book was really warped. The cover was really super cute. However, it was not in good shape. So I did tear out some of the pages because I just think, like this one I thought would be cute for my dental journal, which I should probably put that aside for that. And just cute little pages. So I kept those so I could fussy cut. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put all of this together. I'll put this one on top. That way I can put that one away, file it where it needs to be. I have a ballet bundle that's going to be coming soon, and I like to, sometimes if I can, have some coordinating books, so if somebody would want to make a journal, and I just thought this was gorgeous. The cover is beautiful. It would make a great journal. Such pretty illustrations, gorgeous illustrations, and it is from 1993, and it's by Rachel Isadora, and that is the front, which I also think is gorgeous. So there was that one, and then this one is a Paul Simon book. Paul Simon, the singer. You can be my bodyguard. I can be your long lost friend. Do. But I just thought it was super cute. And this one I think is more, I won't cut this up, and I will probably bring it to a live sale. Look at the monkeys and the giraffes. I just thought it was super cute. So I had to have it. And I think that they had like a deal going on where this was at one of the thrift stores in Mason City. And I think that they had like you buy 4 books or something. I don't know. I think they were so much a piece. And then if you bought 4, you got a discount. So these came out of that book that I tore apart as well. And then I found this little thing, Metal Art Craft. I thought it was just cute. I had to keep it. So that will go in with my ephemera. Let me put these up here. And then the last ones, I'm saving my favorite book for last. And then we'll get into all the other goodies. I did pick this up. This is from one of my favorite thrift stores. And Demi was like, that is so cute. But if I do a strawberry journal or a strawberry shortcake journal, I thought this would be cute to actually use in its entirety as the journal. Because it's the shape of a strawberry. Look at them, little mousy. So it's called My Remembering Book. I bought another Fancy Nancy. Demi was also excited about this, but the reason I bought this is, well, it has all of the stories in it. But I loved how the images of Nancy were a little bit smaller, whereas some of those that I have in her books are a lot bigger. So this is like a compendium of a lot of the books, or the stories anyway. So that I will either save for grandbabies someday, or I will use it in some Fancy Nancy journals. I was really excited about this one. This one is written by Maria Isabel Sanchez Vergara and illustrated by Amaya Arzola. Little People, Big Dreams, and they have a whole series of these. This is Audrey Hepburn, and on the back here it says some of the Andy Warhol, RuPaul, Elton John, John Lennon, Prince, Bob Dylan, Jesse Owens, Coco Chanel. Ooh, I'd like to have that one. Amelia Earhart. So these are all the ones that they've done. And this is, now I didn't love really the illustrations that much. This is from, because I think she looks a little goofy, but what year is this? 2015, so it's not old. But I did love that the actual words, it says, little Audrey lived in a town called Arnhem in the Netherlands. She dreamed of what she could do when she grew up. Would she become a ballerina or maybe an actress? So that's why I bought it, was really for the story that I thought I could use in my Audrey journal. I don't love the images in here, but I liked the little story. But this is cool. We could use that for something. So I got that one, and then this one is a board book, but Susie and her friends, I couldn't pass that because I loved the images here. So I'm not sure exactly how I'll use this, and I don't think I found, oh yeah, 1984. But these would be lovely. Look at that one. That would be cute as a writing board in a strawberry journal. And the mouse and the kitten are on the swing. Little possum. So it's just a tiny little book, but I thought it was super cute. And then the last book I found is called The Ultimate Dick and Jane Storybook Collection. And I was trying to think if I have actually had this before. I don't think so, because most of my Dick and Jane books I've, taken off the covers and used them. So I don't know. But this particular one was copyrighted in, well, the original 1946. This particular one, it just has those copyrights in it. But, so you've got Look and See. And again, some of the images of Dick and Jane in this one are a little bit smaller. Now, my kids did have Dick and Jane, the reproduction Dick and Jane books when they were little. Demi remembered. She was like, I remember we had those books. And this one is in such good shape. I may just keep this one as it is, but it's really tempting. But I have enough Dick and Jane, both original and the newer books, that I probably could put this aside as a save and keep, book. But it's a pretty cool one. So if you see that, it's got the red cover, and it's called The Ultimate Storybook Collection. Pretty, pretty cute. Okay, let me move the books aside so I have room for what else I'm going to show you. Whoa. Hold, please. That's a heavy load. All right, now I'm going to show you some things that aren't not all of them are necessarily crafting related, but I'm going to show you anyway, just to take a trip down memory lane. I don't know what I'm going to use these for. Okay, so if you saw my short, I did a short where I had all of the Holly Hobbies. So there was a tote, the ones that are about, 6 inches deep and, fairly long. And it was full of those and a bunch of other dolls. It had, what are those things called? Oh, like the doll stands. And it had some plastic, you know, it was vintage plastic, like doll furniture, bed, and a couple other things. But and I got all of it, including a few more things that I'm going to show you here, for $20 for the entire thing. And so I was pretty excited about that. Now, what am I going to do with those Holly Hobbies? I don't know. I probably will sell some of them and keep a few because they're in perfect condition. But there were all these little shoes, and like there were a few more that didn't match. But these three little pairs all matched. And I'm like, well, like this could be a cute assemblage somehow. Well, they all could be. Or, you know, using them in, I don't know. But it's going to go into my assemblage goodies. If you have ideas for these, let me know. But they're like rubbery plastic little baby shoes. And if I don't use them, then they'll probably be donated. But I think they're cute. Then I found a bag of pom-pom trim. This was a little more than I would have wanted to pay. It was $3, and this was in a thrift store at the lake too. But I never pass up the little pom-pom trim. Also, when I was cleaning, I found some Monkey George, as I call him, Curious George fabric. It is flannel, so I will use that in my Curious George journal. And then I thought these would be fun. These were also in that bin. So I'm going to put these in one of my sleeves, and we're going to play with these. Maybe for some fashion pages or whatever. But they are really thin, and it's just like, here's one with the little nightgown on it. And I think that these would be fun to use in a junk journal. So I kept these. I did redonate some of the doll furniture. There's just a few pieces, and the doll stands. So those I think will be cute. If you have ideas for those, let me know. But these are going to go in. I have these little sleeves that hang over here, and I will put that in a to-do project. There were also these three little cutie patooties. Now, somebody must have had a garage sale and then put all of it together after the yard sale and threw it in that one tote. And, you know, it seems to me like I don't think that she actually charged me $20 for this, because for everything I bought a couple other things house-related, and I think the whole thing was only $24. Maybe not even. These are called, okay, one of these had it on there. They're made in Korea. They're by Russ, Berry & Co. I thought one of them had a actual name or something. Maybe this one. Oh, this one's different. This one's from Applause. This is probably the one I looked at. Wee Lassie. That's what she is. I don't know if these are all Wee Lassies or not, but they all kind of look alike, which I think are super cute. And they will either be used, I don't know, as maybe dangles or something like that. They have little, this one has a, oh, that one does too. Does this one? Yeah, they all three have hanging things. So they would be cute on maybe on a journal. I don't know. If not, they're going to be sold. And then last but not least on these, this was actually the last thing that I found, because I'll show you what I took to the counter first. I never look at like stuffed animals or anything like that, but I had to wait in line, and there was a tote of them right by the checkout. And after I came up to the counter with the other three that I'll show you, she said, oh, there's a cute little Easter egg. And I thought, well, that needs to go on my tiered tray. So it's got a little Easter egg with a little cute little duck all crocheted. And whoever did this did a fantastic job, which brings me to the others that I picked up. So I got, and this is why I looked in there, because I saw these two little guys hanging out in there. And so I couldn't leave them behind. So I got myself a crocheted Bert and Ernie and an egg and a duck. And the last thing I got is strawberry shortcake. Isn't she the cutest? And she's all handmade, and then she still has her wrapper to keep her hair down. So I thought that was pretty awesome. So I don't know. These may just go. I have actually had them on display out in my family room because I think they're so cute. Tell me what you think of those. It just brought back nostalgia, and I had to save them because they were just too cute. Now, lastly, I'm going to show you these two big things first so I can put them aside, and then I'll show you all the other stuff. So let me put this down here. And a few of the things are not from thrift shops. I had actually ordered them. These were, where did I get these at? Oh, these were on my way. I had to go to my hometown, and then I took the back way when I went up to the lake, and I stopped at a new thrift store in Story City, and I picked up just a few things. Actually, some home interior stuff for the house, and then these two things, which may be used in a project. But this is new old stock, which, look at that, it's all fleur-de-lis. If I don't use the box and I decide to actually use these, I know who's going to be getting those in mail. I did pay $5 for these, but they are absolutely stunning, and I may use these. So, oh, they're just, and my room is pink, by the way. But then I'm like, I don't want anybody putting their heads on those. Anybody being Dave or I. So, I don't know. I haven't decided what's going to happen with those, but I thought they were just gorgeous. And then I got this adorable box and another new old stock set of Canon 3-piece towels. Still in the package. It's got the little butterflies and the florals on it. It's got a bath towel, a hand towel, and a washcloth. So if I decide I don't, this one looks like it, even though it's in the package, it does look like there might be a little bit of staining on that. So we'll see. I mean, I kind of like to use them. I like the vintage towels, and they'd be cute in my bathroom. So perhaps that's where they will go. Check back with me, and I'll let you know. Few more things that were thrifted. I did get this set of playing cards. I haven't even looked to see if they're... Oh, yeah, they are both the... Yeah, that's all there. The pink and the orange flowers. So I'll keep some of these for myself, and the rest will go in with... I have a tray that I do card bundles for on the Maker's Market, so the rest will go in there. And then here, I think I might have shown this already, this. I bought, I think, 3 of these, so the others I'm gifting, but this was, I think, inside of that. And then, where did this come from? Oh, I think I ordered some of this because... I did order this because I found some Holly Hobby wrapping paper, and I think just this one is the one I didn't have, so I wanted that one. I had this one, and then all of these others came with it. So now I will have at least more Holly Hobby goodness for my Holly Hobby journal. I also bought a bag of these, and I'm going to use these. I'm going to sell some of them, but I was just playing around with these. I'm going to use these as, I think, little journal covers. And then there was also this little precious moment. Somebody had probably traced that little cutie, which I think she would kind of be cute with the Holly Hobby stuff, too. And I think that's everything. Oh, one more thing. At the same shop that I got the Holly Hobby tote, they had these, and what they said on them was $5. And this says it's a first edition calendar towel. And they had a whole tote of these as well. But they were all each $1. And so this one is the one that I picked up. And I feel like it said Holly Hobby on it, but maybe not. Did it? Do I see it there? I don't. But that looks Holly Hobby-ish to me. So this is from 1986. And I thought that would be super cute to use in my arts and crafts. So I picked that up as well. So I'll just stick it with my Holly Hobby goodies. And I'll decide how I use it then. So I also, where did I get this from? It looks like I got it at Temu, but I think I got it on Amazon. I thought these were full sheets. I obviously didn't read the directions. And this is for hot foil. And I have this hot foil machine over here that I got from an auction, and I wanted to try it. But those little wimpy things aren't going to really let me experiment much. Oh, these were actually thrifted too. These are just tiny little paper clips. And I didn't have any of those. So those are going to go right down here with, not paper clips, bulldog clips. I also ordered the Holly Hobby stamps, which I'm curious as to how these are going to work, because, you know, clearly they're not going to have you're going to have to layer up. So, but maybe it'll be clear enough and then I can paint in it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when I experiment. And then finally, I wanted to try, well, I got these two. There were more paper pads that came with them. But these are just colored card, and it's skin and hair colors. So there's that one. And then this one is just pattern paper, which I thought some of these were kind of groovy, retro. And they're only one-sided. These are from Crafter's Companion, and I've never ordered anything from there before. But now I do have some paper doll dies, and I've never used them before. But these, I think, will be... I wanted to try them out because I've recently got some things. And man, that stuff from there is not inexpensive. That's for sure. But I did get a bunch of it from an auction. And most of it is not stuff that I will probably use. But this I thought I would use. So this is the stamp set. Be as bold as your lipstick. Too glam to give a damn. Be your own kind of beautiful. Life isn't perfect, but your outfit can be. Throw sass around like confetti, etc. And then these are all of the... So I don't know. This is magnetic. So I'm guessing you take them off here and put them onto there so they stay. But, so there's one body, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... full dresses that, well, I guess this one, and this one are skirts. And then these are, they give you some examples of what you can make. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is like paper doll on steroids. So I'm going to do a video on this too. So this will be something we do together. And I was really excited about trying it out. And like I said, I don't usually pay full retail. I just, there's not a lot of things that I have to have. So when I do, you know, I obviously will pay full retail, but this was not a need. This was just a want, and I thought it would be super fun. You know, it's kind of like fashion plates, right? So we're going to experiment with that. But that was the last thing that I had to haul today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Just a little bit of fun and goodness, and some things that will be projects, and some things that will be coming to the live sales, and a few things in between. So if you haven't and you are so inspired, please consider subscribing. Give me a comment. Tell me what your favorite thing was, and we will talk to you next time. Until then, remember to take time to just be. Cheers.